Hello everybody, my name is Larx, and welcome back to Let's Play Dream Daddy. Last where we left off, Amanda and Larx have arrived at the neighborhood's barbecue. And we are actually trying to be social. So let's see how well that goes. Amanda shoves me into the center of the yard. Well, here goes nothing. I look around the party and I'm surprised to see some familiar faces. Isn't that the barista from the Coffee Spoon? Didn't I meet that guy at the bar? Didn't that guy throw a frisbee at my head? Isn't that the guy who was throwing a fit in Dead Goth and Beyond? Oh man, the puns, I swear, with these stores and TVs, like, it's great. I love it. Isn't that Amanda's teacher? Hey, I know Craig. But wait a second. All of these people live in our cul-de-sac? That can't be right. I better investigate. Oh, so we get to choose who we get to socialize with. Okay. Who should we talk to first? Let's talk to Matt, Hugo, and Craig.
Oh.
Matt and Hugo seem to be embroiled in an intense discussion. Craig looks on, smiling politely. I walk over to say hello. Well, I don't think it's fair to try and compare two art movements like that. Periods in art only exist because they're a unique byproduct of the social and political climate of a time and place, and try to take something like, say, the Rococo period, and compare it to a postmodernism in America. You're completely disregarding the context in which a work of art is created. Matt and Hugo seem to be so busy talking that they don't even notice me. Craig leagues in. Dude, I have no idea what's happening. Talk to Craig or listen in on Matt and Hugo? Well, we did hang out with Craig at the gym, so we kind of got a little bit of an idea of Craig. So let's listen in on Matt and Hugo. That kind of comparison just eliminates the reason art movements are so important in the first place. You're not wrong, but I think there's no harm comparing one work of art to another. You could definitely say one painting is better than another if you're evaluating technical skills from a purely formalist standpoint. If I showed you a Matisse and then something by the Dutch masters, which one would you say shows more technical prowess?
Nice.
I am so lost right now. I shoot a worried glance over to Craig, who returns it. Well, sure, you can say that the Dutch masters were technically more skilled, but I would argue that while the Dutch masters were better painters, Matisse had better paintings overall. Art is dead? No. No, it is not. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Yeah, I don't want to be that guy, so I guess I'll say, well, that's pretty subjective. How do you mean? Well, that painting of the guy with the apple in front of his face is pretty nice. Matisse rocks.
Oh.
That's a Magritte. Right, art. Sorry. You're fine, dude. We were just discussing the importance of context when talking about artwork. Listen, all I asked was if you liked Van Gogh or Picasso better.
Oh.
Hugo throws up his hands in frustration. but they represent two completely different art movements. How could I possibly choose between the thick, creamy impasto of post-impressionism and the abstractness beauty of cubism? Man, that's all way above my head. Me too.
Hey.
It's all good, man. The cool thing about art is that we all perceive it differently. A single piece could have a totally different effect on each person that looks at it, and that's awesome.
Oh.
Just 1 minute about that. Hugo, please.
Ah.
Sorry. I get kind of fired up about art stuff. Larx, how are you liking the neighborhood? It's pretty nice. Everybody's been super friendly.
Hey.
Seems like your daughter is fitting in just fine. Matt points across the yard to where Amanda, Daisy, and another young girl are playing. They're all sitting cross-legged in the grass, picking weeds and weaving them into little flower crowns. It's pretty adorable. The girl I don't recognize jogs over to us.
Oh.
What is it, sweetheart?
It's a flower crown. I thought you looked cute in it.
Oh.
Well, there's only one way to find out. Matt takes the flower crown and places it on top of his head. Oh!
Hey.
Am I cool? Oh, it shows it! Aww. Aww. Oh! Sorry. Am I cool now? The girl stares at him, thinking it over.
Nope. But you're slightly less uncool than you were before you put it on.
Hey.
Hey, Larx, this is my daughter. Hello. Oh my gosh. I'm Carmencita. Carmencita. I think that's how you say it.
Huh.
Amanda comes over with Daisy in tow.
Dad, look! I'm making friends.
Are you making friends? You better be making friends. Yeah, actually. Amanda, you remember the cool barista from the coffee shop? And my old college friend. And, your teacher. Oh, hi, Mr. Vega. I didn't realize we were neighbors.
Oh.
Yep. You still gonna get me that overdue term paper? Great seeing you. Amanda finger guns her way out of the conversation like a champ. She learned the finger guns move from me. I'm very proud.
Oh.
She's definitely a charmer. Speaking of which, where did my son go?
Whoa.
Hugo looks around the party. He must finally spot him because his eyes go wide.
Huh?
Ernest Hemingway Vega. Are you smoking?
Oh.
Ernest is holding a lit cigarette. Nope. I see Ernest across the way. He casually takes a long drag of his cigarette and then flicks it into a gutter.
Oh.
Ugh, unbelievable. Excuse me. Hugo marches over to Ernest and I turn my attention to Matt and Craig. Kids, right?
Hey.
Man, I do not envy Hugo. The last barbecue we had, Ernest tried to shove a sparkler down Joseph's pants. Nearly burned down half the yard.
Oh.
And the barbecue we had before that, he actually burned down half the yard. And then it spread onto my lawn and burned down half my yard too. Hugo walks back over us, practically dragging Ernest behind him. Hey everybody, sorry about that. Larx, this is my son Ernest. Hello. Ernest looks away, sulking, his hands shoved deep in his pockets. Hugo nudges him impatiently. Hey. Nice to meet you, Ernest. Well, what grade are you in? Doesn't matter.
Oh.
Ernest. Okay, I'm in the 8th grade. God, are you happy now? I'm sure you were just dying to know. Yeah, good for you. Can I go now? I'm tired of talking to old dudes who blame my generation for the falling economy. Ouch.
Eh.
Ernest! Oh, yeah, because I'm totally embarrassing you. Ernest puts earbuds in and storms off to stand in the corner. Well, that was certainly something. He seems nice. Oh, Larx. Hugo puts his head in his hands and sighs.
Hmm?
I'm so sorry. He's having a really rough time. As much as I want to be the cool dad, I have to be the authoritarian dad, and he clearly resents me for it.
Oh.
I mean, I think as a dad and a teacher, that's about as authoritarian as you can get. Honestly, are any of us cool dads? Is it even possible to be a cool dad? What? I'm cool as a cucumber.
Hey.
See? That right there. You can't say that.
Oh.
But my kids think I'm cool. But for how long, Craig? How long do we get to be the cool dads?
Oh.
I don't know.
Yeah, sounds great.
Aw, Craig. He just wants to be the cool dad forever. Aw. I think we just have to accept the fact that as dads, we've become the machine we once raged against and accept our fate to unironically wear socks with sandals. Your kids may think you're cool now, but the moment they hit puberty, you're doomed. Amanda's 18, she still thinks I'm cool. Well, yeah, but that car drive says otherwise. I yell across the yard to my daughter. Amanda, I'm cool, right? Amanda just laughs. She keeps laughing. Okay, I see your point.
Oh no.
As much as we all want it, I don't think it's as important to be a cool dad as it is to be a good dad. We can't all be best friends with our kids. It just doesn't work. I mean, look at me and Ernest. That's actually a really good point. Now, I'm not a parent or anything, but there is a fine line between, being your friend with your kid and also being the authority at the same time. You can't have it be one more than the other. There needs to be a balance. You can still be friends with your kids, but you also gotta let your kids know what the rules are and have it so that way they respect what you say, but also look at you as someone that they can be, a friend to, or someone they look up to, or someone they can talk to. If you're just more of like a friend more than a parent, they're not going to respect you. So I think Hugo says it in the right way. Like, it's great to be a cool dad, but it's more important to be a good dad. And, being your friend is great, but you also gotta know, I'm your parent. I'm not just your friend. I am your dad. I am your mom, and you need to listen.
Oh.
Our job as parents is to make sure our kids turn out okay. Yeah, you're right. But it'd be nice to have it both ways. Hearing these guys talk about this makes me think of my relationship with Amanda. We get along so well, but there might come a time when it won't be like that. Is college when that happens? Not necessarily. Don't let us eat up your time, Larx. Go meet some of the other people around the neighborhood. Let's talk to Joseph and Damien. We haven't really had much time to talk to them. I spot Joseph chatting with the guy from Dead Goth and Beyond by the grill. I wonder what they're talking about. I walk over to them. So, I'm curious. Can you walk me through why you had your house painted black? Oh, where do I even start? The house stays warmer in the winter. It provides an artistic contrast to the rest of the neighborhood, and it complements the Chrisman interior perfectly.
Oh.
It's definitely an interesting choice. Thank you. I'm very proud of my abode. Larx. I was just having a conversation with Damien here about his aesthetic designs decisions. Damien regards me up and down with a warm but critical eye. How do you do? I don't believe I've had the pleasure. I think I saw you in Dead Gotham Beyond the other day. Damien's face turns bright red. I must apologize for my behavior on that day. You see, I take the goth lifestyle very seriously, and to be caught in a ruse by such a corporation as Dead Gotham Beyond was profoundly frustrating indeed. I hope you know that while my anger may have been justified, it was no such way for a gentleman to act. It's okay, man. Do tell me about yourself. Are you new to the area? Yeah. My daughter and I just moved in the other day. She was the one I took to Dead Gotham Beyond. Ah, very good taste on her part. Does she partake in the goth lifestyle? I think for a second. I look over to Amanda, who's hanging out with some of the older kids in the neighborhood.
Oh my.
Hey, Amanda! Would you consider yourself goth? Amanda yells back. I wouldn't necessarily try to fall under any one specific label, but I guess if I had to choose, I would more describe myself as twee hipster with some Normicron leanings. Bats are cool, though. Ah, pity. Are you enjoying the party so far? Oh, definitely. Thanks so much for putting this on. It's nice to be in a cul-de-sac where everyone is so friendly and welcoming. You can kind of see how Larx has like immediately opened up because like he's pretty much talking pretty well, and then he'll just like randomly go into like his awkward moment. He's like, Amanda. So like he says that he's nervous with talking to people, but he seems like he opens up pretty fast like. So you might have a little bit of timidness to him, but once you get to talking, I think Larx just keeps on talking, which sounds like me. In real life, I am very shy, I'm very timid. But once you get to know me and I know you, you can't shut me up. I will keep on talking. I will be loud, obnoxious, annoying, whatever you want to call it. But, you know, I'm glad I am like that because I think for the most part, you know, being, you know, energetic and being, you know, crazy, that I, at least hopefully, this is me thinking, hopefully that makes that I make a lot of memories with people and a lot of people remember things that I do. So that's one thing that I'm really proud of. So I like making memes. But anyway, yeah, back to the game. Amanda walks up to the conversation. I also like The Lost Boys a lot. Really good movie. Does that count as goth? That it would, my dear. I don't believe we had the pleasure of meeting. Damien Bloodmarch, at your service. Damien finishes a sentence with a flourish and a bow, producing a single rose and offering it to Amanda. Oh, that's sweet. Amanda blushes and returns the gesture with a curtsy. My, do you know how to treat a lady?
Whoa!
Hello, Amanda. Seemingly out of nowhere, Joseph's twin kids appear. Are they speaking in unison?
What?
Hey. Won't you come play with us? Come play with us. Forever.
Guys, enough with the creepy twin stick. We've talked about this. Christian and Christy slowly back away.
Where do you think they got that from?
Mary pops into the conversation, wine in hand. I don't know. Mary takes a long sip of the wine. I think I might have taped over a VeggieTales VHS with The Shining. Who knows? She takes another sip of her wine.
Oh.
Where's Krish? Wasn't he with you? You had him a moment ago. He's probably stuffing dirt in his mouth. He'll be alright. Toddlers are pretty resilient. Mary tips her glass to me. Ain't my first time to the rodeo. It's my fourth.
Ugh.
I have squeezed 4 little... Sweetheart, would you do me a favor and please find Krish? That would be great. I'm sure he's fine.
No.
Mary?
Hey.
Okay, jeez. Mary finishes her wine and wanders off. Wow. That's all. I don't have anything to say about that. Just wow. Dad, can we go now?
Huh.
Ah, Lucian. Have I introduced you to Larx yet? Hey, it's that punk from Amanda's school. I remember you. Whatever. That's no way for a young man to speak to his elders. Be polite. Lucian bows. Whatever, sir. Lucian bows again. Mr. Christensen, may I have a veggie burger, sir? Coming right up, bud. Are you vegetarian? Yup. Ah, make that 2 veggie burgers. Did you know that some people in the Victorian era were vegetarians? They described carnivorous-type people as bloodlappers. Dad.
Yeah.
That's really interesting, Damien. Joseph turns to the girl. Just a hint of a tattoo peeks out from underneath his sleeve. I can't believe I didn't notice it before. It looks like the bottom of an anchor. Whoa, is that a tattoo?
Yeah.
Yup. I wasn't always a youth pastor, you know. Huh. That's so cool. Wanna see mine?
What?
What? Lucian pulls back some rubber bracelets, revealing a lopsided 666 in black ink. Oh my god. My buddy gave me a stick and poke tattoo last week. I think it's healing up pretty good. Lucian! We'll talk about this later.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. What's the significance of the tattoo? I don't know. I just thought it looked sick.
Oh.
Well, in my opinion, the only reason you need to get a tattoo is because you want one. Careful though, that number carries weight. Man, Joseph is a way cooler youth pastor than I thought. I just figured youth pastors popped out of the womb with the Bible. I wonder what he did before preaching. Alright, so let's talk to Robert and Brian. I glance across the yard and notice Robert and Brian chatting over drinks. Man, I don't think I want to deal with being one-upped by Brian, or whatever happened with Robert last night. Oh no, they caught me staring. Oh no, Brian's waving me over. Ah! Shoot! I flash a smile and walk over to them. Hey, guys! Ah, Larx, how the heck are ya? Settling into the neighborhood all right? Oh, you betcha. Got the living room in order, at least. That's great to hear. I've been doing some living room work as well. Finally got the 50-inch in there. The game looks great in high def. Oh, boy. Larx, have you met Robert yet? Yeah, we've met. Robert regards me over his whiskey. Good seeing you again. We were just talking about my most recent camping trip. Spent a night out in the woods with Daisy and Maxwell. She's definitely an outdoorsy one. Even caught her first fish.
Oh.
It's good to see you taking your daughter out like that. I bet she loved it. And it's great that she loves the outdoors. Mine loves being inside. Brian raises his eyebrows at me. Being inside making art. She won a local competition for that art. Yeah. Did I put it on too strongly? Robert stares at me blankly for a second. Anyway,
Huh?
I haven't gone camping in years. Not since the last time. Same here. Well, things change once you have... Wait, what happened the last time?
Hey.
Robert takes a long sip of whiskey. Well, old Johnny Boy and me were out in the backcountry. Johnny Boy is a strong kid. Met him in my army days. Comes from Kansas. They build him to get tougher out there. Anyway, things go south pretty quick. Johnny Boy breaks his ankle when the rope bridge snaps.
Oh?
You could see the bone popping out through the skin. Johnny Boy's screaming now, crying for his mama, losing blood. We're 2 days out from the next living soul, and here I am with my dear friend bleeding out in front of me. I'm able to dress the wound, but now I got a fireman carry a 6-foot, 180-pound man over some of the toughest terrain I've ever been in. Jeez!
Oh?
I won't lie to you. There were moments during those 2 days when I thought about leaving old Johnny Boy. But you build a bond with your brothers in arms, and that bond never breaks. I got that boy back to civilization, but I lost some of me out there. I guess that's camping for you. Brian and I stare in disbelief. Robert takes another long sip of whiskey. Jeez, that convo. I'm just kidding. My friend John and I went inner tubing down a river and he lost a flip-flop. Ah, miss that kid.
Hey.
Brian and I laughed nervously. We're like, I don't know if I should laugh or cry.
Oh?
Or am I kidding? Damn it, Robert, stop it. Brian and I tense up again.
Hey.
I'm kidding. Oh my god, stop it! Whew. Amanda and Daisy barrel to us, laughing. Daisy is holding a paper plate in front of her like a steering wheel. We gotta get off this haunted truck! Oh no! The ghost locked the doors! Quick! Hit the emergency escape button! The trucks don't have emergency escape buttons! Then hit the brake, I guess, and then we'll get out of the truck. The imaginary truck. Anyway, we're safe from the ghosts, but how will we ever survive this Arctic tundra? Daisy, you might have to eat me. Are you prepared to do that? I'm prepared to do anything to survive. That's cold-blooded. I like that. Although I'm not sure I have the materials required to properly cook you. You know, that reminds me of the last time I went skiing. No, Robert. No. Robert?
Oh.
Wait a second. Are you guys playing Long Haul Ice Run Paranormal Ghost Truckers? Yeah. Amanda and I love that show. It's the best. Especially that episode where Clem hides Flint's keys and Flint retaliates by breaking an ancient cursed urn and sending the spirit after him. Yeah, it's such quality reality television. I don't watch a lot of television, but I do enjoy that show. That and war documentaries. Alright, Daisy, I found us a couple of bugs. They're gonna make a great meal. Lots of protein. Gonna keep us from starving out here in this harsh, icy wasteland. But there's a whole table of food right over... Daisy, it's a game. We're playing pretend. It's what kids do.
Huh.
Live a little! Amanda gives Daisy a handful of gummy worms from the snack table. They eat them with mock disgust. Let's go find kindling for a fire. Okay. But not an actual fire. Because we're playing pretend? Now you're getting it. Daisy and Amanda run off. What a cute couple of kids. Man, I've never seen her get along with anyone so quickly. I guess Amanda just sort of has a way with kids. That's kind of amazing. Daisy doesn't really get along with the kids her age. It's nice that he's not trying to one-up me this time. maybe we can have a regular friendship after all. Really?
She just kind of keeps to herself. Her teachers say she spends every recess in the library. I think the other kids are intimidated by her intelligence.
There it is. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Amanda was shy at Daisy's age too. She used to have a habit of crawling under tables and crying every time we took her to a restaurant. She bit people too.
Oh, kids, right?
Gotta love them. You're required to by law. I hear that.
Well, since they're getting along so well, maybe we should try to put together a little play date for them.
They do seem to get along really well. But the thought of continually hearing about all of Brian's accomplishments is rough. Yeah, that'd be nice.
Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Go! Meet some of the other fellas.
Oh.
And without further ado, let's work some magic. Joseph closes his eyes, takes a deep breath, and gets to work. With the greatest of ease, he sets patties on the grill, flourishing as he flips his spatula in the air. It's easily some of the best grill work I've ever seen.
Oh.
You guys think this is my first time in front of a grill? He's working faster now, effortlessly tossing cheese onto patties and perfectly grilling onions on the side. One after another, the dads take notice and crowd around Joseph to admire his masterful technique.
Oh.
You probably didn't know this, Larx, but Joseph's known around here for his grillmanship.
He's ungrill-leavable.
Brian, no.
Hey.
I've tried to get on his level, but I just can't catch up. Craig, no!
Oh.
Let us keep studying. He has a rare quality about him. Matt, don't you start either. Mustard, we keep talking about this. Can't we just appreciate the artist?
Hey.
I never seen him make a mistake. Oh no, there's so many puns! So many puns!
Ah.
Okay, we need to stop. This is getting too cheesy. Hugo, I thought you were on my side, and then you did it. You did the cheesy. Please stop. All the children at the party boo the glorious display of puns in unison. Thank you, children.
Yeah.
Alright, guys. The food's ready. Please form an orderly barbecue. Amanda groans. We all grab our food and hang out, enjoying perfectly cooked cheeseburgers. That actually sounds really good. I really want some cheeseburgers now.
Oh.
Man, it's so wild how all of us dads live in the same cul-de-sac.
Hey.
Kinda nice, isn't it? It feels like there's a real community here. Totally helps when you're just a single dad trying to raise a kid.
Oh.
We're happy to have you here, man. I think you're gonna like this neighborhood a lot.
Oh.
Plus, Amanda seems to be getting along with all of the kids. If she decides to get into babysitting game, she'll really make a killing. Why did Hugo have to go, oh? Okay. Hey, why don't you add us all on Dad Book? Dad Book?
Oh.
Yeah, it's a great social network for dads to keep in touch with each other. We're all on it, so if you ever need to reach out to anyone, that's the simplest way to do it.
Huh.
Sorry, I'm just an old-fashioned dad. Social media goes over my head sometimes. Don't worry, Pops. I'll help you figure it out. The rest of the barbecue goes smoothly. We all trade stories and drink beer as our kids play on the lawn. Amanda breaks up a fight between Carmencita and those weird twins. I think they wanted her soul. Amanda and I walk back to our place as the sun sets over the neighborhood. Pretty fun party, don't you think? I mean, I got a burger in me. I felt like I was at a networking event. Wish I could have been playing Paranormal Ice Road Truckers. I mean, I got a burger in me. Sweetie, if I can impart any sort of wisdom upon you right now, and not that this was a bad situation, but if you're ever in an uncomfortable situation, always look for the silver lining. The silver linings get you through to the other side. We are rocking burgers today, and it was good. Amen. Well, hey, at least you met some other cool dads. You should hit them up on Dad Book. Maybe I will, if I ever figure out how social media works. I have a good feeling about this place. Me too, Dad. Aw, that went really well. Amanda and I arrived home with the remnants of our veggie plate. Seems like nobody was really into the cauliflower. And on that note, I think I'm going to stop it here for our Let's Play of Dream Daddy. But I hope to see you next time, where we see how the next day treats us after the barbecue. So, hope to see you guys then. Take care.